أهلا وسهلا بيكم طلاب جريد 5. عاملين إيه؟ وحشتوني يا رب دايما تكونوا بخير. معاكم مستر فيلو ساينس، وتعالوا يا شباب مع بعض هنعمل فاينل ريفيجن. وأنا عارف إنتوا تعبتوا أوي الترم ده. يلا بينا نخش على الفاينل ريفيجن بارت 1. question أولاني put right or wrong. Number 1. Earth system are divided into J-sphere by sphere only. الإجابة إيه؟ false. Number 2. Fresh water and salt water belong to hydrosphere. الإجابة right. Number 3. Water causes some weather phenomena such as raining and snowing. الإجابة إيه؟ right. 4. All living organisms except plants need water to survive. يا مستر ده البلانت محتاج برضو إيه؟ الووتر، يبقى الإجابة دي false. 5. All living organisms are a part of atmosphere. False. The biosphere. Ocean, lake, rivers are included in the hydrosphere. Right. Desert and forests are example of biomes. Right. Water make about 2/3 of human body. Right. Among the source of fresh water are rain. Right. The percentage of fresh water higher than that of the salt water, so we should conserve salt water. الإجابة إيه؟ false. ده العكس، ده البرسنتاج بتاعت الفريش water lower than. 11. River is often start in the mountain in the form estuaries. الإجابة إيه يا مستر؟ false. 12. Valley can be formed by river due to fast movement of the river water. Right. Asia Lake is surrounded by land and its low-lying area. Right. We must conserve fresh water because it's limited on the earth. Right. 15. Building factories is a form human strategy to control and conserve fresh water. Force طبعا ده مش الفاكتوري. 16. When there is more rainfall, the level of the water in the river will decrease causing flooding. الإجابة يا مستر إيه؟ false عشان كلمة decrease. Preservation and sustainability are ways to conserve natural resource. Right. Number 18. When people manage the use of natural resources to make them available in the future, this is called sustainability. Right. You can conserve water by leaving the tap open during brushing your teeth. طبعا الإجابة دي إيه؟ false. 21. Recycling of waste water means removing waste material from it. Right. Cotton can be used as a filter to remove waste from water. Right. وده simple إيه؟ filter. 23. الwater considered non-renewable natural resource. الwater none. لا طبعا الإجابة إيه؟ false. 24. Gravity pulls the object towards the center of the earth. Right. Objects are pushed away to each other due to gravity. False طبعا. Number 26. Planets in solar system revolve in fixed orbit due to gravity between the sun and the planet. Right. Magnet must touch the objects to attract them. Must be touched. لا طبعا دي false. يعني دي non-contacted forces. 28. The force is the reason of motion of any body. Right. The change of an object position is called force. لا طبعا is called motion. 30. All object on the earth's surface is affected by magnetism force. Force طبعا. 31. The gravity of the earth push object toward its center. يعني بالعقل كده الجرافيتي بتاعت الإيرث push. لا طبعا هي المفروض إيه يا مستر؟ pull. يبقى الإجابة false. 32. The direction and the mass of an object can be changed due to gravity. الدايركشن مش، لكن الماس no. الماس مثلا مش بتتغير إيه عن طريق الجرافيتي. Number 33. Living organisms are a part of J-sphere. طبعا إيه؟ false. 34. All of the water on the earth represent the hydrosphere. Right. There is no living organisms live in hydrosphere. الإجابة إيه؟ false طبعا. Very good. إيه رأيكم؟ جميل الslides تمام؟ question جديد choose the correct answer. Number 1 friction force نقط the movement of the object. يا ترى slow down ولا speed up ولا increase ولا don't effect. طبعا الفريكشن بتعمل يا مستر slow down. Number 2 the magnetism is the force that attracts the object made of the following material except iron, wood, nickel, cobalt. طبعا except الwood إن الwood يا مستر not attracted to the magnet. 3 the force that opposes the movement of the object as they pass through air is known as magnetism, electric وgravity ولا air resistance. طبعا الفورس اللي هي opposites أو عكس movement of the object لما يحصل له movement in the air بنسميها air resistance. Number 4 hydrologist study the movement of نقط across the earth. air, water, gravity ولا planes. طبعا الإجابة إيه؟ water. hydrologist بيدرسوا الwater. 5 all the following are factors affecting the breaking down of البلاستيك into microplastic except sunlight ولا الwind ولا المون ولا السي waves. طبعا كل الفاكتور دي يا مستر except مين؟ المون. 6 water evaporation and its condensing on the planet Earth show interaction between space and not space. خلي بالك الووتر يحصل لها evaporation و condensation. يا ترى الرياكشن دول between hydrosphere و atmosphere بايوسفير وجيوسفير ولا هايدروسفير وبايوسفير ولا بايوسفير واتموسفير؟ طبعا يا مستر هي هايدروسفير عشان ووتر والاير يبقى يا مستر atmosphere. 7 all the following organisms can be negatively affected by throwing plastic wash in the sea except fish ولا كوريل ولا شرامبس ولا فوكس. طبعا الإجابة تبقى إيه؟ فوكس. إن الفوكس زي مستر مش بيعيش فين؟ في الووتر. Number 8 the sun appears as it moves in the sky due to revolution of the sun around the earth, revolution of earth around the sun ولا revolution of the moon around the earth ولا rotation of earth on its axis. لما اجي اقول لك الsun او الستار appear to move يبقى تقول لي due to rotation of earth on its axis. 9 the earth axis an imaginary line that passes through two poles of the earth, center of the moon, center of the solar system ولا center of the sun. طبعا الإجابة تبقى إيه؟ بيعدي يا مستر الإيرث axis passes through a two pole of the earth. Which is a phenomenon describe the earth axis correctly? It is real line that pass through the earth two pole ولا imaginary line that divided the earth into two unequal parts ولا its imaginary line pass through the earth two pole ولا its real line divided the earth to unequal parts. طبعا الإجابة يا مستر سي هو imaginary line passes through the earth's two poles. 11 the sun appear as it move from space to space south ولا north west to east east to west north to south. طبعا الsun يا مستر move from east to west. 12 all the following sentences describe the solar system except contain a sun and 8 planet ولا its planet revolve around sun in fixed orbit ولا its planet rotate on its axis with the same speed ولا it contain earth Jupiter and the sun only. طبعا الإجابة يا مستر تبقى إيه؟ دي إن كلهم يا مستر يمشوا لكن السولار سيستم مش فيه بس الإيرث والجوبيتر والصن. لا يا مستر ده فيه 8 بلانت وفيه كمان الصن. 13 orbiting of Earth around the sun causes the cycle of day and night, cycle of the season, increase the speed of the Earth, decreasing the speed of the Earth. طبعا أدام orbiting Earth around the sun يبقى يحصل cycle of a season. 14 in different cities the sun set in different times due to circular path of the Earth around the sun only ولا tilt the Earth on its axis only ولا elliptical orbit of the Earth around the sun only ولا elliptical orbit of the Earth and the tilt of the Earth on its axis. طبعا الإجابة يا مستر دي إن علشان ال elliptical orbit of the earth around the sun وفي نفس الوقت tilt the earth on its axis. The earth rotate not on its axis clockwise ولا from north to south ولا counter clockwise ولا from south to north. طبعا ال earth بتعمل rotation عكس عقارب الساعة اللي هي إيه؟ counter clockwise. 16. Rotation of the earth on its axis causes all the following phenomena except movement of the sun from east to west, movement of a star in the sky at night, some stars seem to rise and set like the sun, ولا occurrence of four seasons. خلي بالك أنا بقول لك عشان ال earth بتعمل rotation around its axis بيحصل كل الفينومينا دي except occurrence of four seasons. ليه؟ أصل four seasons بتحصل لما يحصل إن ال earth تعمل revolution around the sun. 17. The rotation of earth not at not causes day and night phenomena around the sun high speed ولا on its axis high speed around the moon low speed ولا on its axis with low speed. طبعا ال earth لما تعمل rotation خلي بالك يبقى around on its axis وفي نفس الوقت with high speed. 18. All objects that are attracted or attached to the surface of the earth are moving with the same speed of the earth, with higher speed than the earth, with lower speed than that of earth ولا against the motion of the earth. طبعا ال object attached to the surface of the earth بتتحرك بنفس ال speed of earth with the same speed of earth. 19. The group of stars that make a certain shape in the sky called solar system, constellation, universe ولا ecosystem. طبعا ادام قايل لك group of star بس يبقى ايه؟ constellation. Every night we can see new star appear from no direction north, east, south, west. طبعا يا مستر ايه؟ من east. The sun and other stars are made up of hot solid, hot gases, cold solid ولا cold liquid. طبعا الصن والستارز made of hot gases. Constellation appear not in the sky during the year at different position ولا in winter only ولا at the same position ولا in summer only. طبعا constellation appear in different position in the sky during the year. The powerful gravitational pulling force of the sun is related to خلي بالك ال powerful ال gravitational بتاعة الصن ال light of the moon ولا ال light of the sun ولا ال mass of the moon ولا ال mass of the sun. ال mass يا مستر of the sun. ليه؟ أصل الصن very big object في السولار سيستم وبالتالي يبقى عنده great أو powerful gravitational pulling force. Space locate at the center of our solar system. The moon ولا الصن ولا the sun only ولا المون the earth and the earth only. طبعا اللي موجود في السنتر هو مين؟ الصن only. تمام. برافو عليكم. excellent مش very good كمان. هنا question جديد بيقول لك choose from column B to يا مستر column A. Geosphere, atmosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere. Column B contain oxygen and nitrogen gas, contain rock and heavy metal, contain fresh water and salt water, contain animal and plants, contain clouds and molten rock. طبعا يا مستر هنا أول واحدة geosphere يبقى نختار البي اللي هو rock and heavy metal. طب atmosphere اللي هو مين؟ A oxygen and nitrogen gases. biosphere اللي هي دي contain animal and plant. والهيدروسفير في الآخر هتبقى يا مستر سي اللي هي fresh water and salt water. The word geo refers to word hydro مستر atmos bio. هل الكلمات دي بقى الناحية التانية في ايه؟ water, earth, life, vapor, sun. طبعا الجيو يا شباب point 2 بتشاور لإيه؟ تمام إن كلمة جيو يعني earth. طب هيدرو تمام water, atmos, vapor دي وبعد كده bio, life. يبقى يا مستر هنا بقى الإجابات 1B 2A 3D 4C. Cotton oil product to tree. Column B can be used in making plastic, can be used in making paper, can be used in making clothes, can be used in making cans. طبعا الكوتون يا مستر أنا بستخدمه for making clothes اللي هو 1C. طيب oil products تمام استخدمه making plastic. التري برافو making يا مستر paper اللي هي AB. يبقى 1C 2A 3B. motion contacted force non-contacted force and force. الكولوم B it is a force between two objects touch other. It is a pull or push that affect an object. It change of object location due to force. ولا the force between two objects don't touch each other. ولا is it change of the an object mass due to gravity. طبعا يا مستر الموشن أنا بغير اللوكيشن بغير البوزيشن يبقى 1 بسي. contacted force يعني two object دول يا مستر لازم يحصل بينهم touch يبقى 2 بإيه. non-contacted force يعني إن في force هتبدأ affect between to each other don't touch يبقى 3D. والforce هي يا إما pull يا إما push اللي هي B يبقى 1 ب C 2A 3D 4B. column A shallow area of ocean abyssal area of ocean Moses dolphin. هنا ال B بقى don't receive sunlight contain coral leaves in salt water live in fresh water live in desert. طبعا الشالو اريا يا مستر دي معناه ايه contain coral reefs اللي هي intertidal zone. طب abyssal area دي darkest او deepest area وبالتالي don't receive sunlight اللي هي يبقى تبقى ايه. موسس ده بقى يا مستر هو في الوندر وده بيعيش فين بقى يا مستر في الفريش ووتر. الدولفين live in salt water يبقى 1P 2A 3D 4C. excellent مش very good كمان. complete the following sentence. number 1 a rat that dig a burrow يا مستر in the soil is example interaction between نقط and geosphere. طبعا الرات ده يعتبر ايه biosphere. برافو. irrigation of the plant example of interaction between two earth system which are not and not. بص البلانت يبقى biosphere. irrigation يعني بروي البلانت بحط له ووتر والووتر تبقى hydrosphere يبقى hydrosphere and biosphere. air pollution due to burning of the wood of tree example interaction between earth sphere which are. هنا air يبقى أكيد atmosphere. طب والwood يعني جاي من tree يبقى biosphere يبقى atmosphere and biosphere. The earth consists of 4 layers which are not and outer والinner core. طبعا ده سؤال تقيل شوية لأن اللاير يا مستر فيها crust وكمان المانتل وبعد كده outer والinner core وده سؤال يا مستر مهم جدا جدا جدا. Large sheet of ice or snow move slowly over Earth's surface is known as glacier أو glisser حسب البريتش والأمريكا. Breaking down of a rock by the effect of running water is example of interaction between Earth system which are. بص بقى الروك يبقى geosphere. طب water تمام يبقى hydrosphere يبقى geosphere and hydrosphere. In high dam الwater is used to generate electricity أو electrical energy. river contain نقط water while ocean contain نقط water. طبعا الريفر فيه fresh water لكن الأوشن والسي salt water. glacier are source of fresh water which have نقط state of matter. طبعا glacier أو glisser زي ما احنا قلنا حسب النط الأمريكان أو البريتش هي مستر فيها ووتر بس في حالة السوليد ستيت. We must take quick shower to conserve fresh water. When the speed of the water stream become high, it can reach deep knot. While the speed of the water become low, it can form knot. طبعا هنا valley وتكون لي مستر مين؟ الدلتا. الدلتا are formed deposit يا مستر of نقط at the end of knot. طبعا الدلتا is formed deposit of sediments at the end of the river. The land was partially covered with the water is called wetland. When the river meets the sea, نقط is formed. طبعا يا مستر shore is formed. When the river أو when the water is stored in the creek space under go يا مستر rock يبقى نقط is formed. لما أقول لك إن الووتر اتخزن في الكريكس اللي موجودة في الأندر جراوند روك يبقى تديني إيه يا مستر؟ أندر جراوند أو جراوند ووتر. When the speed of the water stream high become يا مستر high it can reach deep valley which is speed when speed of the water become low it can form الدلتا. The water is replaced by rain. Run out of not causes a wheel to become dry. طبعا ground water. Plastic is made from oil product while paper and wood are made of trees. Clothes can be made from تمام animal product and plant products. If we use fossil fuel wisely without negative effect, their amount in the future, this called sustainability. To conserve fresh water, we can not time of washing our hand. طبعا we decrease the time. Object move down from high place towards the ground due to the effect of Earth's gravity. The moon moves around not due to gravity. خلي بالك إن المون هنا moves around مين؟ الإيرث عشان gravity between الإيرث and the moon. الجرافيتي pull object toward the not of the earth. طبعا الجرافيتي بتسحب الأوبجكت لمين؟ ناحية الcenter of the earth. When distance between the moon and the earth increase الgravitational attraction between them خلي بالك بقى. الديستانس relation between الديستانس والجرافيتي inverse relation بمعنى ان بيقول لي الديستانس بين المون والإيرث increases يبقى الجرافيتيشنال فورس decrease. الجرافيتي of moon affect phenomena of ocean tides. If the mass of the moon increases then its real masses يبقى الجرافيتيشنال attraction will be increases. The object at rest need space to move. طبعا الobject at rest need force to move. The force that arises between two objects when they touch each other called contact force. When the object changes position, this object is in a state of motion. Force may be push or pull the object to make it move. The force that needed to move a small bike is not than the needed to move truck. طبعا أنا محتاج force عشان أحرك السمول بايك طبعا تبقى إيه؟ smaller than الفورس اللي أنا محتاجها to move a truck. Rain water needed for the plant growth is interaction between two earth spheres which are space and space. طبعا الووتر يبقى هيد sphere والبلانت biosphere. We can classify aquatic ecosystem according to their amount of sort of not ecosystem and ecosystem. طبعا fresh water ecosystem and salt water ecosystem. Intertidal zone is area along the ocean between not tide and not tide. طبعا high tide and low tide. Abyssal zone in ocean is a dark area as not can reach it. طبعا عشان sunlight cannot reach it. An object with a more mass that pull another object with a less mass has a force known as gravity. أي object عنده mass يبقى عنده gravity. المagnet has not force that attracted and the pull metal object toward it. طبعا المagnet عنده magnetism أو magnetic force. A parachute in the air is affected by not act against the not force of the earth. طبعا الباراشوت in the air يبقى عنده air resistance وده against the gravity force of the earth. Person can control the speed of his bike using a not to slow down the movement. طبعا لازم يستخدم البريك اللي هي الفرامل. give reason. انا عارف ان انتوا بتحبوش give reason بس صدقوني give reason ده سهل وبسيط جدا. افهم السؤال short message effective message هتلاقي الانسر دي. اوكي. Recycling the plastic bottle is more better than throwing them the sea and the ocean because the plastic pollute the water and affect the survival of aquatic organisms. Occurrence day and night due to rotation of the earth on its axis. The sun appears as it moves across the sky. نفس الإجابة due to rotation of the earth on its axis. Occurrence of a season or due to revolution of the earth around the sun. Occurring different sunrise and sunset times each day on the earth. يعني في اختلاف بيحصل بين sunrise و sunset. هقول له because in the earth is slightly tied on its axis and revolve around the sun in an oval orbit. كده ده الإجابات بتطلع فين الأسئلة؟ يلا نقول مع بعض بقى. Although the earth rotates on its axis, we don't feel its movement all because we are moving with the same speed of the earth. The length of a shadow of an object it changes throughout the day all due to the change in the position of the sun in the sky. If we are traveling in the desert, a star may help us to determine our correct way across the desert because the location of constellation in the sky during the year help us to determine the main four direction. أتاري constellation بتعرفني يا مستر المين four direction أو north where east, west, way and west. Okay? Atmosphere limits the using of some telescope to see distant celestial bodies because atmosphere allows some light wave to pass through the earth or to the earth and block the other. The water that form hydrosphere is the one of renewable energy resource on the earth because the water can be replaced in nature through the water cycle. The water is important for all plants on the earth because all plants need the water to grow and some of them live in water. Important atmosphere for plants in making their food because plants take in carbon dioxide gas from the air during photosynthesis process. More than 50% of living organisms live in aquatic environment because the water cover about 70% of the Earth's surface. We must conserve fresh water because there is a limited amount of fresh water on Earth. We should turn off water tap during brushing your teeth to conserve fresh water. Delta are formed at the river end because when the river water slows down, sediments are deposited at the river end point, forming a delta. Scientists tend to preserve fresh water source on the earth because the amount of the fresh water is limited on earth. Countries prevent using or developing a natural resource in some protected area of land to preserve natural resources. Scientists recycle fresh water to get filtered water again because the fresh water is a limited renewable natural resource which is very important for all living organisms to survive. ايه رأيكم يا شباب؟ احنا كده خلصنا بارت 1 من الفاينل ريفيجن سكند تيرم. لو عندك اي question او اي كومنت اكتب لنا على البيج بتاعتنا على الفيسبوك او على اليوتيوب. وما تنسوش اللايك والشير والسبسكرايب عشان الكل يستفيد.